The best deal, only at Ashley.
Let's talk about your garage floors a little bit this morning. Maybe your basement floor, maybe your outdoor patio, whatever it is. Brian Brock is on the show today with Orange Rhino, and he can help you make it look pretty and be safe at the same time. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. I'm glad to be here.
You know, I know I should kind of lead with the pretty, but I do love the safety factor of what your coating, for lack of a better term, can do to a concrete floor, because so often we've experienced those things getting wet. They become almost like an ice skating rink. This changes it.
Well, it does. And so an outdoor space like a patio, a sidewalk, even around a swimming pool, we have an additive that we put in the top coat, and the dealer network in Florida named it Gator Bite. And so what it is a synthetic sand that is suspended in the top coat, and what it does is it gives the concrete surface texture similar to like a broom finished concrete.
Okay.
So for a walkway, patio, pool deck, any of those outdoor spaces where the concrete gets wet, we're able to add that additive to make it slip resistant.
I guess I was making that specific to a garage. And I guess from personal experience, taking out the trash on a rainy day, I know what it's like when you come back in and you kind of slide a little bit.
That's right. And so we do have some customers opt to add that additive to the garage floor as well. And especially customers that may ride a motorcycle and roll in with that.
Oh yeah, because all the water drips?
Yes, yes. So it's a great way to just add a little bit of a safety feature to that slick garage floor for sure.
Okay, so there's your practical. Now let's talk the fun of this, because you really get creative if you want to, and if your customer wants you to, with how these coatings look. They're pretty customizable.
Absolutely. We have a couple options. One of the most popular options today is what we call a hybrid stone option. And what it is the flake that we throw on the concrete to give it the color and texture is varied. It's varied shapes and sizes, and so it gives it a look kind of like a granite or stone.
Okay.
The other option we have is what you see on screen behind me, and this green
Behind
that
me,
you
really.
see inside here. This particular customer went to Marshall University, and he wanted his garage to match his alma mater. And so we found a green that had a close match to that, and we put that on his floor. I have another customer that renovated an old gas station, and they made it a Sinclair gas station, the green dinosaur.
Yeah.
They did the same thing. They put the green in the flake, made it kind of pop. And I've got several customers that here in Vols territory, we have a color. The color is actually called squash, but it's a Tennessee orange, and we can blend it with the coating to make it, you know, stand out and support your team.
So you're always rooting for your team.
That's right. That's
okay,
right.
so when you have this done, Brian, besides the practical safety side of it and then the aesthetic of it, isn't it also very long lasting once you do it? It
is. So there's a few benefits to it. So really the ultimate benefit is to make your concrete space look better. You know, concrete is durable. Concrete isn't going anywhere, but it's gray and dingy and ugly. And so number one, we make the concrete look great. The second thing is the surface is easy to clean. So whether it's road grime, oil leakage, anything that goes on in a garage or a space like that, it's easy to clean. Or if you think about your outdoor space, and you spill something on it, well, it's easy to wipe up and it doesn't stain like bare concrete does.
Right.
And then from a durability standpoint, it'll stand up to any, chemicals or oils or things like that for people that work in their garage, and it's got a lifetime warranty. So chipping, peeling, delamination, or fading are all covered under a lifetime guarantee.
So somebody calls you today, what's your turnaround time to get out to a house right now?
Yeah, if someone were to call right now, we would be able to get to them as early as tomorrow or first part of next week.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, to do, you know, an assessment, look at the concrete, measure, bring color samples, and then if someone says, yes, we want to do this, we're, 3 to 4 weeks out, depending on the situation. But
perfect timing, really, with the season coming up.
Absolutely.
If your space is an outdoor space, obviously, I guess the weather comes into play.
It does.
Is that right?
It does a little bit.
So you're probably shuffling things around if we get a lot of rain in the forecast.
We do, yeah.
Okay. If it's you do pools, you do pool decks, right?
Yeah. So the concrete around swimming pool, we do that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say that's going to be the project to tackle. About how long would you be there? couple of days?
Yeah, so I actually have a pool deck that a customer has agreed to do that we're starting on next week, and it's a 2-day job.
Okay.
And so they've got an average size swimming pool. It's not an Olympic pool or anything, but it's a nice swimming pool with a concrete pool deck around it. It's about 1,000 square feet.
Okay.
And we're going to be able to do that in a couple of days for them.
If you get to a location and there's a problem with the concrete, sometimes it'll chip away, gets a little bit damaged. Do y'all have to repair that first?
Yes, and here's the thing: if it's beyond repair, we'll tell you. And
Okay.
we have a partner we can refer you to that actually pours new concrete like new. In most cases, though, there's little hairline cracks. There's maybe spalling or pitting that just looks like little divots in the concrete. We're able to repair those.
Okay.
And the products we use are all made by one manufacturer. So I'm a dealer for a company called Pentec out of Lakeville, Minnesota. All of the product I use comes from there. So I don't source base coat from this company and flake from this company and top coat from this one. I get everything from Pentec. So the prep materials that get the concrete ready for the coating, the repair materials to address the cracks, the flake, the top coat, all of it comes from Pentec, and that's how we're able to offer that lifetime warranty.
All right, then here's all you have to know to get in touch with Brian and his team at Orange Rhino at 654-7715, or go on the website, goorangerhino.com. And don't forget, if orange is not your color, he can add your color into whatever you want. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Warren and Griffin got me $2.4 million. 5 stars, guys.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Call us at 265-HERB.
That's 265-4878. We are your local law firm.
Fish delish, fish delish. Crab cakes or shrimp or fish.